Right, I'm Mama Papa, ODIASEMPA TV. I am Musumfo, ODIASEMPA. Trading for a beer quine near me and your medium, did he say, oh, eh, Obsiasana Mason or by the other romantic, Memo Edding. And then nobody come on, and Kwame Bediako adding the first documentary about galamesa, and this time around was signed Albert drop it the second one. And no, and I know, yeah, but Abba in Seminum, a Mestros and any day can watch you ODIASEMPA TV, or subscribe to channel, no, I share no, I like it. Invite our for no make up with your cool, send a bear the video for Phobia edit 2 more. Also, on Sabe can be, now what should be. Yanko video no, ye ba, ye binya adade na ye bubu mu enkakra ede ama.
Ghana, ensu edamachi, ensu ide ahohoro sika kokko ho. Enu a na gina ho no, emuvi nko ba bia, hwe ensu nani. Na hwe ni faye. Sika papa sika kokko, empefin. Tie fie di say ensu nyina no, eye sika bone. Ene ede asay ensu.
This is part 2 of the documentary on galamesa by Nana Kwame Bediako, the leader of the new force.
In part 1, I uncovered the presence of a powerful mafia involved in galamesa. This mafia operates with the backing of influential cartels, including political elites and traditional authorities who are custodians of the land.
It is clear that the government plays a significant role in this system by issuing licenses to small-scale, medium-scale, and large-scale miners. This operation spans different types of mining, ranging from hard rock mining to colluvial mining and alluvial mining. Alluvial mining is particularly devastating to our environment. The cyanide used to extract gold seeps into the soil, contaminating water bodies and posing severe threat to both ecosystems and human health.
Let's not forget the gold is embedded in the veins of rock found in our mountains. Today, we take you to one of the largest craters in Obuasi, created by a multinational company whose name we won't disclose.
What's important to understand is that this crater should have been covered and the land reclaimed after the mining. But who is responsible for breaking up these rocks, and how is it done? Now, they've even built tunnels leading to other mountains, allowing them to scavenge for every ounce of gold.
This is a huge hole that you're finding here that has been dug by some hard rock mining group. Could be people that we gave licenses to, but when they finish, they left the hole. It's been like this for 33 years, from the days of Rollins, from the days of a different party. The question I'm asking myself is that if somebody comes to our country and even did a hard rock mining and left it like this, and we don't have experience to do our own like this, then what value are we going to get out of the people that we're giving our lands to mine? And that's the same people who are attracting our young people in doing galamsey, because they think that that's where the money is.
We want to tell you that the wealth from this single crater could have transformed the region, building 10 hospitals, 10 universities, 10 cooperative businesses, and still leaving billions for the economy.
If we are not responsible for cutting our own grounds and keeping these reserves of gold mines, the world will forever keep coming and taking what belongs to us and leaving us with this that we can never get close to it. And we will never know the sort of machine that will cut our own rocks and leave it with this hope.
Now, consider this. The companies responsible from Canada, Australia, and South Africa didn't even train a local people in the skills required for large-scale hard rock mining. As a result, Ghanaians are left little knowledge of how to extract the gold in our own land, forcing us to dig the mud for gold.
Even though we're sitting on vast gold mines, how can we be searching for gold when it's right beneath us? It is a tragic reality. The leftovers, the remaining lands, are what our leaders should use for the galamsey, but instead, they become the main players. They seize control of the land, continue to do business with multinational corporations, and even provide excavators for illegal operators in alluvial mining areas.
No one in Ghana has ever invested hundreds of millions of dollars to build a large-scale hard rock mining company capable of generating billions in returns. If we had such companies, we would have billionaires in Ghana. We want to tell you that the new force is here to do what the government has failed to do. In every region that holds gold-rich mountains, we aim to mine that gold for the benefit of the country. We will take charge of our resources by developing our own large-scale mining operations, mastering hard rock mining, conducting seismic surveys ourselves, and empowering the galamseyers.
These individuals already skilled in alluvial mining will learn the business and gain the expertise needed to take control of their own future. And for the first time in this country's history, we will accumulate tons of gold as national reserve, in line with Pillar 4 of our policy: reserve, reserve, reserve. This reserve will be managed by the National Sovereign Wealth Fund, Pillar 5, which will ensure that we have the resources needed to build plants for colluvial, alluvial, and hard rock mining. What you see here will no longer be the work of outsiders. For over 300 years, foreigners have come, taken over our land, and barricaded our resources. But that era is coming to an end.
We are here to offer a solution, not to incite conflict. We are not asking you to stop what cannot be stopped. Instead, we present a way for us to regain and reclaim the wealth we have lost as part of our heritage. Look at the youth. They are eager to make something of this opportunity, but they don't know how. There are no machines here. Where did the machines go? Where did the miners live? They didn't build homes in this community, yet they extracted billions from this one mountain as part of their concessions. What are we doing to our people? Galamsey is a cartel business controlled by the politicians. The galamseyers are victims forced to excavate and scavenge the soil. They use toxic chemicals to wash the gravels, searching for tiny grains of gold that ultimately yield little value. This situation leaves many people unemployed and desperate.
Our industrialization will transform this nation, reshaping the very foundation upon which it stands. We must not be swayed by our leaders' words, driven as they are by their own political interests. Instead, let's seek solutions that will make our country a better place to live. We need to establish our reserve and take charge of our mineral resources and protect our environment and the reserves of our forests. We shouldn't hand them over to others. It's time for us to be responsible stewards of our wealth. If the current politicians hinder our progress, then they must go. Let's vote them out. If multinational companies like Anglo Gold, Ashanti, Newmont, and others who are extracting trillions of dollars worth of gold from this country fail to recognize their role in destruction of our water bodies, then they need to be a part of the solution. They should be financially supporting and advising us how to purify these water bodies so that our crops can thrive again and our nation is no longer endangered.
In 2025, let's partner. The same people who are doing the galamsey can be the same people that will chip all these rocks with machines and create all these values. And Sikano in free Ghana and Kobebia, and that is the new Ghana. That is the new way that we should do things. Thank you.
Abusua documentary na wapa akɔhwɛ no na Kwame Bediako ho aya na ɔkasa a ofii sɛ Ghanafoɔ nyinaa ɛdwen te sɛ wɔn nti ɔkasa a ɔka ne nsɛm ɛma emu dɔ ɛsaa ɛno ne adeɛ baako a ama NPP NDC no ɛde ɛwini no because this NPP NDC na nkasa na hu sɛ timamufoɔ na nkasa no Sebi o majority no adwen ewo form inti yenka ensem a emudo emfa nto omutirim wunya pone saa ensem we adigu o madwen mu a na adwen ni mu aye he inti anka okasa for now no anka wo se okasa te se minim kura se na minsi mputi ne kura na enye yi ewo se oba down te se ne po okasa se ukọ ye kan ne se gato a uka gato kasa se ne be ya ubenya gato fu adi wachi na afi so no ukọ ye kan ne se bank for a uka bank for kasa sa example na me de be ma o bia obehu point a be free so eba in fact Nana Kwame Bediako documentary we a wo ye no ho there are more details a ewo mu a anka wo se ye nyamu entiase ye aso man o de bisa ho se campaign kura e kosui kwan pa na awra baabi ahu se dabi problem ya e wo hai solution a e wo hai wo se ye solve ni o de wa hwe nanado abegina public ena wo ye na Mahama should tell us his stand on galamsey. We as a leader wabegina can actually opposition leader say American stand of galamsey. You see, they be American say these people no omo your madwen say omo burden nation no but omo burden political party. Here is the case Ghana for efeli say omo behu sa de we. Majority of Ghanaians no efeli so ombeti sa de we ase. And the same thing and obo say Mahama so begina ono so sa even campaign ya omo ye ni omo ye so omo to shares e de emane omo we to mane na we ato amane Nana Kwame Bediako nya opportunity no ko gina platform bia so a the only thing our address is solution into ono wo say ombremi wo bia nemom solution and I yanhwehwe eno into wo documentary ni mu a the complaint no kra no endorse wa kire wo say this a particular town Obuase hwe rock mining ye yen wo honum and with this rock mining ye jai wo no saa nanka wo say omo cover but there is a way out. The damaging has been done into complain no emfa solution bia emba and was suggesting a lot of solution and I work say even anka sa mine we na e course yi sa mine no etumisi universities bear 10 etumisi hospitals bear 10 and after all those infrastructures and so crown area no anka wo se yenya reserve e wo hono nanso ni nyina no e konkofo kurom ni nyina konkofo kurom o enti ne okacha Ghana for ne say this thing is going to be end year 2 ase just 2025 we na eto ebetwa ne say ye to aba ema Nana Kwame Bediako ne to aba ema Nana Kwame Bediako na wo ba we nyina eto obetwa ena galamsey na yeguso eka na galamsey yese yensuo yese yensa ase no ye nyina ye bedi adanse yese this thing can't be stopped and nya dia ye betumi stop ade way for now into the best thing is say we find solution say ye bebie enyuma and those galamseyers no ye buy employ omo to do the right mining the point I will make here sabi tibongo so for no entenas no the point I will making is say ye be mining on the right mining inti enkofo eye galamsey no already they have a little knowledge about it inti yama omo professional knowledge na then omo yadwuma e de ama oman no eno videos so na o twa akere o say yes ebeye even those miners na omo buy ase yama omo concession and big companies ni ade no yama omo concession no because omo hu say yen timamufo na nkasa no yen dwen say timamufo ne mom ya dwen no adenti no e no so mo ba no ma be je ne biala sa e de agu ye ho no na nkom betumi iron on the right track e de amaye e na we emphasize say there are big companies to say Angogo Ashanti ne the others kra na even kra no omo munim the right way to mine inti say enkaye ade a enye omusika e na omope ede kogu omukrom nemom omodwen oman Ghana ho a anka this time around ye ka galamse asema galamse ye say yensu okwa no anka omobeba to the nation aid say okay monkofo na ye dia this is the solution to their problem inti say na monya no anase say na monya no miwa galamse for your community wo ko ho no ma make a community one even ya wahenfu bebre wa ye no o masa aseso kwa na they are involved in it ba o ka kire o hene ba akoso okoto excavator ba kwa wa gbo ne dua inti some machines ni ade na eco site one ifrenfa those miners ya na toto some machine na de shankofo achi omo ne politicians ene ahenfu binum ene hyehyɛ nkofo achi no makota aba no mo de amine no maji gold no ni gina achi kwa na nkom nkonwa no ka ya ahenfu yi majority nkom nkonwa no kwa no anka gold reserve kwa gu nkonwa no kwa anka nye ya omunyaji ya na e de akoje nkrata no ya wie ni atu ya na aka dross akase woro ene ne ekeka ho inti na Kwame Bediako say ye man opportunity no na ba oba no sanye ma we na no we are going to put an end to it but in America no na Kwame Bediako kasa sanye na adwen musi do eno ofi say ne manfo no enso adwen mu do te sanye de na like inti ensamo no wo say all break here or breaking it down because me say na Kwame Bediako 12 policies here what they buy up to now ya chire ma nkofo a yes still amoti ase na ni obeti o ba ne say no so de puba che say ye de no kra de brain wash e bi mo anka obeto aman bo so de puba ba kuma senti no ama wadwa na nipa si na one na kasa na wo kan samba kosoro ba obede no hu ne wo kire wo de in your soul in everything and that's the truth of the matter you are making sense nelson ne wo kan kire no o show sa wo hu ne wo kire mbu ene ne ekoso wo no ti na Kwame Bediako the second documentary no ene o de aba no akere betumi aka fa ho no abusua madaroma mumye hina ye fa nto ye wonso bio na kasa no ye nkoso nkasa bi sisi amekwa kasa kwa ayemede because mishia obia why ready so opeso otene ma bi ase aden awo se minya time na mekire omo ebise se utumi kire nipa ba ko no onya nti ase a ono so be kire obi ama ono so nya nti ase den ni ye adwen ho adwuma akọ se ne ebe ya abato no de time de aso awie patadwuma kase de yenim momyem ye homode ni anya bi me say rally campaign any are enyo obi an de betumi akobi ba wo so koso ye wa fa mbode me ye bibia me make sure say ne me ye no enya positive impact ewo nipa ne so campaign eye edi akira ehye nkuran pase enyo obi an de betumi akobi won so ba bi a wo fa e bia nipa ba akọ mienu bia betumi ahye omo waka asem ne bi e de akira omo no won so ye de sa ne nyina ye ya won so oni nipa kakra and the day and kakra you say a little drop of water make the mighty ocean ye na ye boy homode a nkunimdie abotre no ebe ye dia ye nje nkratwe wante menka bi mu a makrao
ano kwamo mienka na awodi nipa pina ekwa tete mu pao amani pampempema wale agu ODIASEMPA spiritual and herbal center awo wo mo yade se wo mbe mu wanya basisi a yade bi tse stroke gonorrhea anabama waye mre e wampamu low sperm count wo mo wano aduro tatahwe ene je sem ne se sabane sunsumu nsem a wo mo tenete se ye sunsumu aware anasa yare bi ne yade amawo pampabone anabo ana wanya abai amane court case wo charge osisi a enam omadwuma panti nipa mpempem ene be fo bokofie ekoye sunsumu nyuma edemom samosini ene enzimani ekabom dia sunsumu niama asie betu obi agye wokunu anasa woyere awaresem adwumasem akwantuom nsem ni nyina ayasumasem fabadan ODIASEMPA spiritual and herbal center obehu yan
New Koforidua ejoso ne konongo infinfin aye Ashanti region ehon ma number aye didi juma no aye 054 330 4976 anase 020 134 0421 054 330 4976 anase 020 134 0421
ODIASEMPA spiritual and herbal center. You be do a summer